He can defy gravity using night metals for his costume, and uses his wings that have the same materials to control his flight. He also has a mace as a weapon. He is Carter Hall, also known as Hawkman.
I am the Markman, and today we're going to unbox and review McFarlane's DC Multiverse figure, Hawkman from the Black Adam film. So, are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Then welcome to the Markverse!
This is a figure from the upcoming Black Adam film, and I will be honest, this is the best for me among those 8 figures. We have Cyclone, of course, Black Adam with the hero costume, the regular figure of Atom Smasher, and Dr. Fate. Then we have Black Adam with the hood. You also have 2 mega figures, Atom Smasher, which I already reviewed, and Sabak, which I showed during that review. Let's remove everyone first so that we can concentrate with Hawkman. Oh, I forgot. We will also have another figure. This is the upcoming Black Adam figure with the throne, and that is the 9th one. But I think it's the same with the Black Adam hero costume. The only difference is the accessories. So, going back with Hawkman, just one look at it, you already see it's gorgeous. I'm just basing this on the design and details. I do not want to comment about his costume in regard to its accuracy to the film because it is yet to be released. There are only a couple of pictures in the internet, but because of its number, I do not want to use those as references yet. But I hope McFarlane really followed the design. So it is Aldis Hodge who is playing the role. He's a versatile actor, so I feel comfortable that he played the modern Hawkman. I also unboxed my Slish Hawkman mini statue to be used as reference. I hope I pronounced the name of the company right. I had this 5 years ago, and I just opened this for the sake of Hawkman's review. So it has a more traditional costume. This figure is a little bulky, obviously because of its wings. And this is also the reason why I had a longer time unboxing it, because the plastic inside the box was customized. I do not know the right way to remove the card and the base stand, so I was very careful in opening it in order not to damage the accessories, especially the card. So the plastic is not the typical one McFarlane used. He has his signature Hawk type helmet, and parts of it are bendable. Looking closely, we can see his eyes and also his beard, but the beard below his lips is not aligned to his chin and nose, though it's not that obvious unless you have a very keen eye. He has a shoulder pad that has a strap. Same thing with the left, but the pad is much bigger and the design is different. Both are not attached to the shoulder, which is good because it will give him full motion to the joint. He also has a forearm bracer and glove. Also on his left, but it has another layer of the forearm protector. And he has this pointed metal on the back of his hand. I guess this is also a weapon for close range. Though I cannot understand why it is only on this side. Why not for both? I do not know if this is retractable. That is why here there is no pointed part. But maybe my question will be answered when I watch the movie. Let's check his back. He have these 2 peg holes for his wings, which we will attach later. The strap seems to have a leather type design. Then there are also parts that have scratches to make it look more realistic. Aside from the leather type details on his strap, we can also see Hawkman's symbol, but I hope they made this clearer. Same thing with his back, the front part of his armor has damage type design. I do not know if this is a belt or the lining of his armor. This is very simple. But I think this is not a belt, but rather a lining. We have very good details of his upper part. Now let's check the lower part. We have gold lining on his red pants as well. We have the knee pads, which also have scratch marks. Then his boots. Okay, so this is a beautiful figure. Now for the articulation, for the head, up, down, sides, then the arms, we have the butterfly joint, we have the bicep swivel, double jointed elbow, and we can move the hand in full motion. For the diaphragm, no crunching, but we can move his hips. Then for the legs, sideways. It's good we can split his legs this far, forward, back. That's it. It's already hitting this part. We have double jointed knee. And we have full articulation for the ankle. And we also have toe articulation as well. Now for the accessories, we have a pair of wings. Would you really consider this as accessories since this is part of his costume? Anyway, you know, if we could spread his wings showing it to span, this figure would totally be wicked. When you look at this, they don't look like natural wings because they're not. They're made of ninth metal to enable the user to fly, and the wings can be used to maneuver while on air. So I did not really expect that its design will really be like natural wings, but rather it will look like metal. He has the mace, which is also made of the ninth metal. The spikes are bendable, and the round thing has this pattern. So let's look closely. Then the pole and the grip. I guess this is an excess fabric for the handle. But this should not drop. Here it is upright. I like how they created this except this part. Again, this should drop down. And if we move the mace farther, you can see that there is a curve, but this is typical with McFarlane's accessories. Then the base stand and the card, which I'm going to freeze for a couple of seconds for the front. And back. Now for the measurement, he is around 7.25 inches. But if we will include the wings of his helmet, it's 8 inches. Then for the comparison, let us use Sklish Hawkman. The dominant color here is gold. He does not have any upper garments except the strap for his wings. Then there is this bracer, which is also a weapon, though its spine is longer than that of McFarlane's. Then this symbol is more patent than this one. And the most obvious difference here is their main weapon. He is not using a mace, but rather an axe. Then for the other McFarlane DC Multiverse figure, let's start with Superman. Then Batman. Green Arrow. And lastly, Atom Smasher, the mega figure. That's the measurement and comparison. Like I said earlier, among all the figures from the Black Adam movie, for me, this has the best design. The wings, the mace, the color, the helmet. This is a very attractive figure. It also has the typical DC Multiverse figure articulation. But I'm still hoping that McFarlane will create a comic version or the animated version of Hawkman soon, because I'm more into that design. So, if you enjoyed the video, click the thumbs up button, please subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to push that notification button since I publish new videos every week. Again, I am the Markman. Thank you for visiting the Markverse, and always remember to pay it forward with kindness.